Hey everybody, this is Dan for Gaming D on Cars. I hope you are coming to this video from my last video, which was a walk around of this. This is a 2022 Mercedes-AMG SL55. We've got a huge 4-liter twin turbo V8. Now we're gonna take this thing out on the road. Get behind the beautiful AMG wheel right here. Let's start her up. All right, here we go. All right, so we're off in the SL. We got the top down. It's a decently nice day. Now I'm in comfort mode. We're gonna leave it there just for a little bit. But it feels very, for lack of a better term, comfortable. We don't have, I'm not in Sport Plus yet, but the brake pedal feels nice. The gas pedal doesn't feel super touchy or super, just feels normal. The big V8 sounds fantastic, and it's gonna sound even better when we go into Sport Plus. But so far, it just seems like your everyday, you know, German Grand Tourer. But we also have 470 horsepower. Okay, so first little pull in comfort. Okay, that's comfort, so holy shit. All right, so we're gonna go into sport. And the buttons on the steering wheel, like I said to my buddy, this steering wheel is fantastic. It feels great, it's very thick. Okay, Sport Plus. And now it's more touchier. You can see that in the camera. But yeah, the owner of this car said Sport Plus is the way to go, and I don't disagree. I don't know if I put that in all the time. Maybe if I just have woken up, I wouldn't put it in Sport Plus. But even at idle, it just feels like we're just shaking. But yeah, this is you know, the cousin to this car is the one Mercedes SL 300 Gullwing that sold for like $140 million. So they've been doing this SL for a long time. Okay, just listen. I'll shut up for 10 seconds. Just listen. That was 3,200 RPMs. And this is even more exciting. We got the top down. It sounds great. There's a nice Jaguar F-Type. It's nice to drive a car that like has a sound, because my car doesn't have a sound. Alright, we don't want to get too crazy yet. Yeah, so essentially we're already in attack mode. We've got the exhaust button on, we're in Sport Plus. Yeah. Like the owner also said, I don't think I would go for the SL63. I mean, if I had, you know, stupid amount of money, I don't even think you really need it. This sure, you get 110 more horsepower, but you're spending like 50 grand more just for a little bit of power, and it essentially looks the same, has the same engine, same interior, might get a little more exclusive on the interior, but I don't think you really need this 63. I think this 55 would be more than adequate. All right, we're gonna slow down here just so we can get a little space. All right, traffic is not agreeing with it. A little pull, ready? So that didn't even drop a gear, that just stayed in the same gear. And there's so much torque available. All right, now we're coming up to the roundabout, and we need somebody to not go right so I can give her the beans. But yeah, even in Sport Plus, if you just get off the gas, it still seems pretty normal. I mean, I don't know that the suspension feels any firmer, but the throttle response is like 10 times more touchy. I mean, just really, really almost too much touchy, but I don't know how often you're gonna put it in Sport Plus. All right, Joy, you ready? All right, here we go. Oh my God. Hammer. Oh, the top down makes it that much better too. And I mean, people say that AMGs feel like just a hammer, and it definitely feels that way. I don't think it would be like as crazy as like an AMG GT, but it's almost like a sophisticated type of you know, power. Okay, here we go. Ready? Okay, 30 miles an hour. We're gonna slow down. Oh, that really holds on to the gear too. Oh my God. I mean, there's nothing else to say other than it sounds fantastic. The performance is there. Oh, here's this giant house that I always see driving here. It's comfortable. It's fast. It sounds great. I mean, what more do you want? All right, while we are stopped at the light, just do a little POV action when we get on the highway. This is what it looks like here. I keep saying it, this steering wheel might be the nicest steering wheel for a car in this segment. I mean, 911s have the nice wheels with sort of the little dials like this. I mean, maybe it's a German thing, but just the design of the steering wheel is just perfection. This is comfortable. I will say that the seat, I thought feels a little bit tight. I can't figure out, these seat controls are pretty frustrating. I can't figure out how to get the seat back to go back. But yeah, there on my tachometer, I am in attack mode. So we're gonna get on the highway, maybe give her the beans once more. So I said it before, this thing looks pretty good. The sound is fantastic. I mean, Mercedes knows how to do a motor, knows how to do the exhaust. Looks good, sounds good. It's not exactly cheap. Mercedes, stop talking to me. Okay, you don't have to help me with that right now. See if we can get one last little rip out of this SL55. I hate this bump. I hate that bump. All right. Yeah, I mean, we're not really going on any roads to like test out the handling. I'm sure it'd be fine. I mean, this is more of a German Grand Tourer. But all right, here we go. All right, I don't see anybody coming. Here we go. Ribbit. Oh yeah. Let's just get past this bus. Yeah, that was pretty easy. Wow. Yeah, I mean, I feel like you could do that all day, and I don't even know if you can hear me, but that was pretty easy. Now we'll go back into normal Grand Touring mode. Wow. Yeah, that's the other thing about these German cars. That was pretty fast. I feel like this thing could do that all day long, without a question. Yeah, I mean, I think I have my mate up. I mean, if I had the means to get a car like this, would I? I mean, I would love to drive the BMW 8 Series just as a competitor. I mean, Audi does not really have a competitor to this car that would compete with the SL or the 8 Series. I think the 8 Series, I mean, I feel like I might prefer BMW, but I think the 8 Series is just a better looking car than this, which is not really taking anything away from this car, because I think it is typical Mercedes design. All right, here we go. But I think this is still a pretty decent car for the value. I mean, if you want to punch above your weight a little bit, you could look at an Aston Martin to get sort of the luxurious, in the performance, which they also have the AMG engines. All right, now last little pull. Yeah, it just surges on. It doesn't really like hit you over the head with crazy power. It's just quite a surge of power. All right, one last little rip. Ready? That's full throttle. Oh yeah. And there's the big brakes to help us too. It's like 15-inch brakes in the front, 14 in the rear. Okay, so now we're gonna go back into comfort mode. And just like that, we're back into normal person GT. All right, we're back in home base. I had a lot of fun driving the SL55 today. Big thank you to Kevin. You're the right kind of car guy that shares his cars. So this is a pretty fantastic car. It had such a surge of power. It didn't really like smack you over the head like a hammer. It just was such a tidal wave of power. So comfortable. Lots of modern amenities in here. I think one of the best looking steering wheels in the game. This thing is just absolutely fantastic. You can say what you will about the little iPad screen in the middle. I think it's fine. I mean, it's sort of, we're going screen crazy, and it's really optimizing the space to put a big screen in it, and I like it. The vents are awesome. So this is quite a car for $170,000. It's pretty decent. I mean, you're sort of punching over your weight. You're out of the Corvette sort of realm. You're sort of in between the Porsche 911 territory, but I feel like I would still want a 911 over this. It's just very big and heavy. I feel like I would like something also German, but maybe like a 911. But still, Mercedes knows how to do exhaust. They know how to do the big motors, you know, hot V setup. So it's still a fantastic car. Now, if you like videos like this, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. Got a lot more cool car content coming. Thanks for watching. Hope you like this SL video. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I will see you on the next one. See ya.